All right, everyone, welcome. My name is Ryan, and I would be taking this series focusing on mental health, men, masculinity, and everything in between. So for those of you that are new, welcome. And hopefully we can dive in deep and look at creating platforms to help people. And we just created a series where it was relevant to me and the journey that I've gone through. But wherever you are on your own journey, I hope that we can reach out, we can help, we can motivate, and just move the narrative forward, that it's okay to be not okay. So the first episode is entitled Man Up, and those two words, how often do we hear them? It's tossed around like advice, like motivation, but like they're supposed to fix something. Man up when you're hurting, man up when you're scared, man up when life breaks you in places no one can see. What they really mean is, rather just hide it. Don't show weakness, don't cry, don't feel too much. Don't talk about what's really going on inside. Because real men, apparently we don't feel pain. Real men, they push through it, they numb it, they drown it, they work it away, they drink it away, or they laugh it off. But here's the real question. What if we've been lied to? What if manning up has done more damage than good? I want to talk to the man who feels like he's barely holding it together. The one who wakes up tired no matter how long he slept. The one who feels pressure to be everything to everyone, but nothing feels enough. The one who scrolls through his feed seeing other guys winning, while he feels like he's quietly losing the battle no one even knows he is fighting. I see you, brother, and you're not alone. Somewhere along the way, the world taught us that strength means silence, that emotion is weakness, that vulnerability is unmanly, that talking about your mental health makes you soft. So we learned to suppress it. We told ourselves, just get on with it. Don't complain. Real men don't whine or bitch. No one wants to hear it anyway. We became experts at smiling when we're breaking inside. Damn, how many times does that happen to us? At answering, I'm good, when we're not. It's kind of like asking my wife, babe, how are you doing? And she says, fine. But inside there is a thunderstorm. Then we also carry trauma like it's a badge of honor. Some badges are bigger than others. But you know what happens when we keep on pushing everything down? Eventually it runs out of space. It runs out of volume, and then it spills over. Sometimes as anger, as exhaustion, and sometimes in a moment when you're alone in your car, in the office, in the bath, or just even lying in bed. Sometimes in a moment when you're alone in your car, when you're lying in bed, lying in the bath, and realizing that it's just you and your thoughts. It could be also gripping the steering wheels. Tears you were expecting coming out of gripping the steering wheel. Tears that you thought never existed now all of a sudden came out of everywhere. Or worse, it sometimes spills into silence. When you disappear into yourself, deep into your soul. When people say, he was the strong one, we never saw it coming. That facade of strength often has a story of brokenness, of loneliness, a story that not everyone understands. Because let's be real, guys, being a man today often feels like being caught between two worlds. The world that tells us to be strong and tough, and the other world that finally starts saying it's okay to feel. It's confusing, it's very uncomfortable, but it also is very, very necessary. Because we're losing too many good men, not to war, not to violence, but to silence. It's time we change the narrative, guys. Come on. Being a man doesn't mean never feeling sad. It doesn't mean never feeling anxious or afraid or lost, because how many times have we felt that in our life? Being a man means facing the hard stuff, and hard stuff differs for each individual. It means showing up for your life, even when it's messy. It means having the courage to say, I'm not okay. Probably the word that everyone wants to scream. And knowing that that doesn't make you any less, it makes you more human. It means talking, crying, healing, reaching out, and letting go. It means being strong enough to admit that you need help. And that's not the weakness. That's the real definition of strength. So the men listening out there, my brothers, if you ever felt like you're not enough, if you ever felt, or if you ever thought about giving up, if you're ever tired of pretending and aching for something real, know this: you are not broken, you are not alone, and you are not too far gone. This space, this series is for you. It's not about fixing you. Man up. Remember this. You don't need to man up. You need to show up for yourself. Feel it, speak it, heal it, because you are strong. Strong enough to start again, strong enough to break cycles, strong enough to stop pretending, strong enough to be real. So wherever this message finds you guys, I hope that it's of substance to you guys, that anyone feels like they are lost. You're not alone, guys. That term man up doesn't necessarily mean you have to be super strong, you have to suppress, you have to be emotionless. Man up is, we are changing the definition, we are rewriting the script, we are creating our new tradition to include these elements that are fundamental in our progressive way forward as individuals and as humans. But you guys, those that are listening, are not alone, guys. We've all been down this journey. So I'll see you in the next episode. To you, your friends, your family, I hope that it's nothing short of success and happiness. God bless you guys. We'll chat soon.